It's the most wonderful time of the year because it's Mazda time. Although October's sales were tough, we have so much to look forward to. High production volumes, great incentives, and new product updates are always something to be excited about. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda, on the Boulevard in Enterprise. In this Mazda News Update, we're covering October sales results, and although it was a little tough of a month, especially across America, USA, that really means that there's even more available inventory at your local Mazda dealer. And before we jump into those totals, I do want to thank Mazda North American Operations for the donation of, I believe, 8 CX-50s to the Alabama and Mississippi region of the Red Cross. So thank you, Mazda, for providing this vehicle made in our backyard to our backyard with the use by the American Red Cross. And of course, thank you to that organization and all that it does. Now let's jump into the Mazda sales results for October. The total sales were 23,504, and that is a decrease of 7%, which we have not seen in over a year. So the year-over-year sales results actually went down. Don't fear, don't worry. October is usually a pretty tough month for sales. However, we are seeing a steady production volume and steady availability. October adds to the year-to-date of 296,121 new Mazdas in the USA. And there's a couple of crossovers to mention. First is the CX-50 with the best sales total ever for October, best October sales total, and it's the number 2 highest sales total for CX-30. Our neighbors to the north, Mazda Canada, had a big increase year over year with 5,450 units delivered, and Mazda Motor de Mexico had another big increase of 6,969 units delivered in October. No information of Colombia, but congratulations to all of you new Mazda owners in the USA, up north and down south. Thank you for your business, and we appreciate you joining the family or continuing your loyalty to Mazda and always showing your Mazda passion. Before we jump into the individual totals in the US, I do want to mention that we're excited about the CX-70, and it is coming next year. However, right now we're in production, or preparation I should actually say, of CX-90 sales, which will equal CX-70 allocation and availability, and I expect it to be available next spring. Stay tuned for the upcoming video with all the latest details, with some information from Mazda North American Operations President and CEO Tom Donnelly. Also, we know that there will be some slight updates to the 24 MX-5. We will begin allocation of those in the next 30 days. So that means that we will have more information, not this month, but next month. And there's just more updates coming and more exciting Mazda news. Now let's jump into the individual sales for the US. The Mazda 3 totaled 2,205 units, and that's a breakdown of sedan 1424 and hatchback 781, and you can see that that was down pretty strong, over 20% year over year. Still having a little bit of an issue getting the Mazda 3 up from Mexico. The MX-5 Miata at 531, that's 236 soft top and 295 RF, and that's a almost 30% increase year over year. CX-30, as we mentioned, the second best October, which was 5,908. And CX-5 still in the 4 digits at 7,963, second month in a row. And you can see October of last year was 9,441, so still down from there. And I really think it does have to do with available inventory. We're getting a lot of turbo models, but not a lot of the standard or naturally aspirated engine vehicles, as they're sending those other places. CX-9 still hanging around like a hair in a biscuit with 7 units sold last month. CX-50, as already mentioned, CX-50 with the best ever October at 3,168. We're excited to continually see the growth of the CX-50 as they're churning out more production in Huntsville. MX-30 pretty much gone. CX-90 total at 3,792. That's a combined plug-in hybrid and inline 6. And of course, last month was the biggest total ever. Thus far, a little over 4,000 units, so we're still pretty close and just need more inventory. That brings the total of cars to 2,736, total of trucks 20,768 for that October total, the Halloween month of 23,504. Again, congratulations to all of you new Mazda owners. Thank you for your continued support in business, and we look forward to seeing many more Mazdas on the road in the next 2 years as they're continuing towards that push of 500,000 units in the U.S. by 2025, which will include new product availability, more EVs, and hopefully a new CX-5. If you have any questions or comments, you can always drop them down below or text me at 334-718-0504. I am Jonathan Sewell at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and I will be here, you'll be there, and I'll see you on the next one.